Cześć, witam was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, ja jestem Neoraz i zapraszam was na kolejny odcinek z Mass Effect Andromeda. Ostatnio wykonywaliśmy parę zadań. Zrobiliśmy takie, jakby posunęliśmy fabułę do przodu i oddaliśmy jeszcze takie zadanie, które zwiększyło nam o 2% zdatność atmosfery. Tutaj zwiedziłem sobie na osobności te obszary wydobycia. Jeszcze nie do końca rozumiem, jak działają, ale trochę sobie już pokopałem. I teraz jesteśmy tutaj. Wcześniej nie mogliśmy tego zbadać, bo było za duża radiacja, ale teraz mam zamiar zbadać to i udać się tędy, tu pozwiedzać, tutaj i udać się do tej strefy. W końcu teren jest bardzo duży. Coś tu jest? W ogóle? A my chyba to zwiedzaliśmy ostatnio. Tam nic nie ma, co nie? Nie, nic tu jednak nie ma. Dobra, to wracamy. To jedziemy tutaj. Zebrać te skały dla tego naukowca.
Let's do this.
O rany, ale tu dalej jest gigantyczne promieniowanie. To jednak nie zbadamy tego. Dalej? O rany, to my teraz musimy zmienić trochę plany. Ja już myślałem, że jest trochę lepiej, bo 68%. Ale ja widzę, że tutaj jest problemy, no to trudno. No to tutaj też nie pozwiedzamy. W takim razie. To trochę takie dziwne, bo niby 68%, a dalej jest takie promieniowanie, że szok. Że nie można w ogóle wytrzymać nawet sekundy. No to jedziemy do tego, w takim razie. Tylko może zahaczymy po drodze o tą kapsułę. Albo chcę szybką podróż. Mogłem nawet tam dalej dać. Ale może nam się akurat zregenerują te tarcze. O to mi chodziło. W sumie dam nawet dalej. I udam się od razu tutaj.
Is that Drac?
Radiation levels increasing.
Gdzie on miał tego draga? Znaczy draka. Drak. Aha, oni się tam strzelają, dobra.
Radiation levels normal. Radiation levels have spiked.
A, dobra, jedziemy.
Life support restored.
About time you joined the party. I made them angry. Good.
Enemies!
Ale żeście mnie teraz wkurzyli. Nie, wyjedź. Teraz was rozjadę.
That's it, kid. Keep it up.
O Jezu, tych drzewek nie przełamiesz.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Good one. Color me impressed.
Chodź tu. No chodź tu, chcę cię rozjechać.
Coming through!
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
It is calmer. Notice that?
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
To poważna decyzja.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Naukowa.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that.
Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was Irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption. The Reality Rider? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Ja też manipuluję.
Don't worry. I majored in glad handing during Pathfinder training.
We're led by the best. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Kurczę, zdatność już mamy 78%, to całkiem wysoko, a i tak dalej mamy to promieniowanie głupie, jest bardzo wysokie. Ale założyli tutaj placówkę. No. Fajnie to wygląda. Czyli się całkiem tu przenieśli, tak? Tam zostawili wszystko. Dobrze, to porozmawiajmy ze wszystkimi, bo widzę, że mamy tu misję. A gdzie jest nasz nomad? Gdzieś tu. Przy placówce, nie widzę go. Jest pod statkiem? A to nie mogę skakać? Myślałem, że mam pakiet skokowy.
Life support restored.
Ale zanim cokolwiek porobimy... Czy on się tu pojawił przed chwilą? Wyposażenie. Dobrze, więc... Czy ja chcę coś zmieniać tutaj? Niekoniecznie. Ten nomad. Coś mogę tu zmienić? Dotyk Midasa. Aha. Mogę zmienić kolor. Platyna. I tabula rasa. Czyli to, co mam teraz. Platynę mam z takiego... jakby ze strony Andromedy. Zdobyłem ją oglądając po prostu filmy szkoleniowe. A dotyk Midasa mam ze specjalnej edycji. To może go sobie weźmy. Ale jeszcze wybierzmy sobie drużynę. Więc tak, chciałbym Liama zmienić na Pibi, a Wetrę chciałbym zmienić na tego Draka. w rozmowach nie mają tych hełmów, a tutaj je ubierają. Bo ja tak zaznaczyłem w opcjach, ale nie wiem, czy by tego nie odznaczyć, bo czasem to psuje imersję, jak oni tak zdejmują te hełmy. Drak, możesz się przestać ruszać, chcę zobaczyć twoją twarz.
Let's do this.
No to dobra. Nie mogę tu strzelać nawet, ale smutno. Tak wygląda nasz nomad. Pozwiedzajmy.
I'm sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Co?
Pathfinder?
Przecież wszystko jest cacy. O czym on gada? Czy jest coś, o czym ja nie wiem? Ale działka fajne, przebadajmy. Coś tam poleciało?
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Everyone thinks that at first.
Wysiadają z tego statku? Nie, on tylko tak udaje, że coś tu wozi.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Finally, solid ground. And actual sunlight to wake up to. This will be great.
Enjoy it. I'll be up all night collecting moisture readings.
Are you sleeping better?
Yeah.
Took a peek at the plans for the Padromos research labs. Shiny.
We came to explore and learn.
Ryder. That's who we are.
Still think you'd be better off with soldiers at your outpost.
Henderson at the shuttle landing pad told me. He heard it from the pilot.
Izzy, you've got to stop listening to every rumor that comes in.
Okay, but when your shuttle gets eaten by space whales, don't say I didn't warn you.
Kolejny raz składam wniosek, Bradley. Wiem, że to nie twoja wina. Wiem, że ma być w drugiej fali, a chcę zostawić ślad, żebyśmy za parę lat, jak wszystko się uspokoi, mogli się porządnie oburzyć na to. Jak długo trwa połączenie rodzin? Wnioskuję o wybudzenie i przydział dla Darket Tierwian, specjalistki do zadań egzobadań. Powód jest atutem, który pozwoli zwiększyć zdatność planety. Jest też moją córką. To chyba komuś tam obiecaliśmy, że to zrobimy, czy coś takiego. Sprzedawca. Ale to bezsensowny jest mod tarcz. Plus 50 tarcz, ale minus 50 zdrowie. To takie... Znaczy, no, on nic nie daje w ogóle. To nie rozumiem do końca. Chyba że ma ktoś bardzo mocne tarcze, no to wtedy na przykład jak ktoś idzie tylko w tarczę, to może on sobie to zamontować, ale jeżeli ja tak jestem bardziej na sucho, to się w ogóle mi nie opłaca. I dalej mam tylko 127 kredytów. Powinienem coś posprzedawać, ale mi się tak nie chce. Coś oni w ogóle tu mają takiego, wow. Bronie, pistolety, karabiny. Kat. Hełm. Pionier 2. Minerały.
Any new supplies?
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
Eos.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The Remnant are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think Eos is really going to be something.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed, hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
Makes me nervous having
Pathfinder.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass to feed initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder. Your Drummers will have more going on when you come back later. Nexus must be waiting, Pathfinder. Relax. There will be more for you on Eos after you get back.
What's behind naming the outpost Prodromos?
It means Forerunner. Languages bore the shit out of me, but we voted fair. That ownership is key to the initiative. That's how you convince a bunch of civilians to jump galaxies. As long as we meet our obligations to the Nexus, what we build and how we organize, we get to figure it out.
Tell me about yourself.
August Bradley, retired from the Alliance. I keep the discipline, but not so much the doctrine. I joined the initiative because it's a frontier. Not a lot of those left. Not that you can reach on my pension anyway.
Any family?
A niece on Earth. We didn't talk after my sister passed.
It's a shame we drift apart like that.
Yes, well, we stay out of people's grief.
My father, your sister. Sounds like we've both lost a lot.
We stay out of people's grief, Pathfinder.
What is that? Stay out of people's grief. You've said it before.
Shit, that's right. You didn't have the block leader death talk. The thing is, you and your father, not unique, just recent. Every initiative species, except maybe Asari and Krogan, went into cryo with friends and family and woke up knowing they were all dead. Everything we build begins with that. The unsaid start to the initiative. So yeah, we stay out of people's grief.
I don't think denying it is the best choice.
Didn't say deny, I said stay out. We all have to own how we deal with it. What's that old saying? Children with dead parents think everything is possible and nothing is safe? That seems like it fits anyone in the initiative. Or maybe everyone.
What can you say about the Prodromos block?
Exacting bunch, as the science types always are. We'll eventually allow the staking of claims for groups with enough startup resources. Not quite gold rush, not quite land grants. Honored to lead them for as long as they need me.
Any insights about the people running the show from the Nexus?
I only work with Addison. She's by the book, and with all the shit that happened, that's to her credit.
And the others?
I only work with Addison.
So your job doesn't require the others? Or do you intentionally avoid them?
The initiative was smart enough to limit the obstacles between its people and jobs that need doing. Outposts deal with Addison. She deals with the others. And I don't envy her.
Just looking for a status report. Informal, of course.
Not much to report. We're making life up as we go.
We'll talk another time.
Oh, and Pathfinder, what I said about grief? Every pirate we brought to this cluster woke up with the same reality you did. Maybe think about that, when shooting doesn't have to start.
Spójrzmy na to wspomnienie.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Yamina and I talk about it.
Coś tu jest? Badania. Bronie, pancerze. Ulepszenia. Produkcja. Motyka, raptor, siekacz. Nomady. To kiedyś się sobie jeszcze to kupimy. Na razie nie mamy aż tyle surowców. Znaczy mamy, ale nie chcę ich na razie wydać na nomada, bo tak na razie jest on najpotężniejszym naszym arsenałem. Pancerz. Inicjatywa. Pionier. Samotny harcownik. Pionier 1. Pionier 2. Ale mogliby też pokazywać, co ja mam założone, bo tak to nie wiem, czy mi się opłaca to robić. Coś tu jeszcze jest w ogóle? Na tym. Tu jest sprzedawca. A jednak jest coś tu jeszcze. To jedyny sposób przekazania informacji, zanim ktoś zginie. Moja ekipa ciągle gada o technologii porzuconych. Uważają, że inicjatywa kłamie, mówiąc, że zbliżenie się do porzuconych jest niezwykle niebezpieczne. Uważają, że parę elektrod we właściwym miejscu sprawiłoby, że porzuceni zaczęliby dla nich pracować. Już tego próbowali. Pomagaliśmy w ambulatorium, gdy obserwatorzy porzuconych poszatkowali Harty.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
I'll hear a stupider idea today, but that's a front runner.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
No, nie za fajnie. Coś tu jest jeszcze? Nie, to chodźmy do tego ambulatorium. A ja tu byłem? Chyba nie.
Hello there. Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here. But Miss, PB's notes have been very handy. Thank you.
No problem.
No, ona tu stoi obok.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
Back home, I was filling test tubes in some dead-end lab. People knew me as Stefan, but that was never who I was. I knew what I could do, and I knew who I wanted to do it as. Hanley Abrams, Andromeda Explorer. That's me. Feels good. Feels right.
What made you choose the name Hanley?
It's the initials of all my favorite places back home. My fiancé helped me pick it before we left. When it's time, I'm hoping Bradley will perform our wedding ceremony.
I've gotta go.
Keep up the good work.
Kurczę, a tutaj postawili te nowe kompleksy, a patrzcie jaka tu jest rdza i brud. Znaczy może to były już jakieś używane, no ale chyba na samą inicjatywę dostali wszystko nówki. Przez te 600 lat by się tak skorodowały, ale to znaczy, że były wystawione na niekorzystne warunki. To co, oni to trzymali na zewnątrz statków, czy jak? Bo trochę takie to dziwne, co nie?
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
Let go of the past. We've got our own history to make.
The Krogan and Solarians might disagree. Still, I see the sentiment, Pathfinder. Thanks.
No znaczy, nieistotna. Może trochę taka przesada, że nieistotna, ale czemu oni mieliby się na przykład uczyć o jakichś wydarzeniach z Drogi Mlecznej, jeżeli tutaj mają o wiele więcej do roboty teraz? Niech lepiej poznają historię tej galaktyki. A tam jakieś takie ogólne, na przykład jakieś daty, historie z Drogi Mlecznej, takie wiecie, na przykład kiedy inicjatywa ruszyła, jakieś tam ważne rzeczy, nie wiem, wojna Ziemian z Turianami i tyle starczy. A nie jakieś nie wiadomo jakieś rzeczy.
Pathfinder, over here.
Zaraz. Tam jeszcze coś jest.
Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I know exactly how you feel. Couldn't wait to be from somewhere.
Like a bullet leaves a gun. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Where'd you launch out of?
The pale blue dot, Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
There's so much here to keep my attention. I don't miss much.
Must be nice.
Cześć.
Another time.
Of course.
Ale tutaj dużo miejscówek, no.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Porozmawiajmy.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, he suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Cześć.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
O Jezu, jakieś historie. Problemy społeczne. Oni tam mają jakieś się ostro kłócą w tych mailach z różnymi osobami. Jeszcze tutaj, ale tu nic nie ma, tak? Nie ma. To tylko dla ozdoby. Chyba że potem się otworzy. To teraz jeszcze tutaj. Harmonogram pracy.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Dobrze, to już chyba wiemy gdzie są. Weźmy nomada. A co to? A, tylko taki terminal.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the 4 giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
O Jezu, to zadanie na czas.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Gdzie to jest? Ale to jest daleko. O rany. Ojej, a jak tu tak dojechać szybko? Mogę przejechać tu górą?
Maybe we should check out that cat tech.
Szybko, mamy 1,5 minuty.
Heads up, remnant site ahead.
Yeah, erosion and whatever. Let's find some tech.
Help us! Please!
Z kim ja mam porozmawiać? A tu jest ta.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gas brick? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
I have a super intelligent AI and enough experience with the remnant to be careful.
Jennings, this isn't working. We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Zdatność o kolejne 2%, już mamy 80. Co to? Mogliby napisać, co to jest. Nowa misja jakaś. Ciekawe, czy możemy się tam udać. Sprawdzimy, bo już mamy w sumie dosyć sporo. Ale to w następnym odcinku. Dziękuję wam wszystkim bardzo za oglądanie. Do zobaczenia. Cześć.